Hi, Utpala. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, I'm going to do my spiel for 10 minutes, okay?
It's great.
Here we go. I'm almost done, you guys. I'll do it every 5 years or so. Uh-oh. Let me see. Yeah, so I really encourage the translators to get your courses into the worldview courses. For example, here's the SCIM college, and they're using a lot of your books in their courses already. And Venerable Nick, sorry, Nick is helping to get those books into the DCI courses. And Amelie is helping a lot. Hi, Amelie.
Actually, Michael wants to say hi to you.
Uh, Hi, Amelie. Hi, Amelie. Hi,
There we go.
Oh, you're going. Yeah, okay. Uh, yeah. Then it's up to you guys to sell your books. You could go to Seiji and say, look, my emptiness meditation book is perfect for your next course. And I'd like to see you guys use these sections. And all of the people who are watching right now, the Mixed Nuts course, you could all help us. We need passionate, creative people to help make this happen, and who can invest their time and and we need the same kind of management people to direct them to be more creative in creating courses and programs based on these books. These books are priceless sources for courses. I use them every single day for amazing courses. I'm working on a fiction book right this week, and I'm using the translations. So please, you translators, you're not just in Tibetan. It's called, you're not just exchanging words. You're not just trading Tibetan for English. You're creating courses that can help the whole world. Okay, and that's part of your translator duty. All right, what's the next thing here? We need more English editors. The one great editor we have is overworked completely. She's underwater all the time, about 3,000 feet down. And we really need help, right, Utbala? We really, really need help for English editors. Rebecca has been helping with some work. And if you can help, if you guys can help with the editing, or maybe some marketing. Arena Garcia helped us recently with some of the marketing. Just anybody can show up and help us. And we need passionate people, okay? We need excited people like these guys, okay? And that's the opposite of nyoptop for $50. Nyoptop.
Something that proves it based on the power of the thing.
Nah, that's nyoptop.
Nyoptop.
Nyoptop is a colloquial word that
Boring?
means uninspired, unpassionate, not exactly lazy, but just uninspired people, who they don't think about what courses could be made from their book, or they're not out trying to get their book into the mainstream of the world civilization like that. They're just kind of hanging out. Okay, that's called nyoptop. All right. I wanted to say a little bit about mixed nut standards. And, in case you guys, Nick, ever want to buy me another car, a second car, I appreciate the blue Toyota.
You ready for a rolls?
But this This is a 1955 Bentley Mini Champ. And I looked it up, and I think we can get one for 1.4 million. And you know what's happening now? Google is swamping all my online work with antique cars over $1 million. And, along with the underwear I bought last week for myself. So I'm getting those two ads pushed. So why do I talk about this car? And I really want our standards to be first class. You know, this is the ultimate, in my mind, the ultimate automobile ever made. I'm sorry, Stanley, it's not Tesla. I'm sorry, Seiji. It's this Bentley. And it is the most elegant and best running car, I think. One of the best ever made, you know. So I want Mixed Nuts to have a reputation for excellent work, no compromises, okay? I don't want, if it takes us 5 hours to find a quotation, we take the 5 hours. And I think you guys can see that this is the standard that I personally have for this work. I'm lazy about cleaning my house, right, Stanley? I'm lazy about my garden. My garden looks like a nuclear. I just gave it to the gophers. I gave it up to the gophers, and they ate everything. There's like 2 plants left. But as far as my translation work and my Mixed Nuts teaching classes, I do not cut corners. If I have to sit there for 5 hours to find something, I will do it. And I think Mixed Nuts, that should be our standard. And to be honest, the standard that we already have, the books we have already put out, for example, Venerable Udpala's book, the standard is extremely high. And I was in Princeton University, and there's nobody doing work like this. Nobody. And I want us to keep that reputation. I do not want to be lazy. I don't want to guess what something is. I do not believe the internet. I don't use the internet at all and rarely to find out some Sanskrit mountain or something. But I don't trust the internet. I don't trust other people. I trust the great classics, and we always go to the great classics, and we find what we're looking for. And our work is a Bentley 1955 Mini Champ. Okay, Stanley, you want the bad news?
The bad news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get this one for $15. It's a plastic bottle. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I thought so.
That's we're gonna get into that in Utpala's text. We're gonna get into deceptive reality
Wow.
right now. So
Are we gonna go now?
Yep, I'm turning it over to you, and I'm just saying this is a segue to deceptive reality. Okay.
I was deceived.
Right. It's too clean, Stanley.
Wait, where's Upala?
She's here, and she's gonna make you suffer now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so first, I wanted to apologize for last time when I rebooted without telling you. I just left. So I apologize that I did that.
Yay. Okay.
So here we go, the quiz for class 4. So again, what we're doing is I'm giving you answers, and I would like for you to give me questions. The answer is, well then, all causes and effects would have to be empty of causes and effects, and it would be like a rabbit's horns. So there's something.
What is if karma as a consequences was empty itself?
One of those words was right.
What is deceptive reality? I don't know.
So we were talking about different kinds of emptiness at this point in the text. Remember the different kinds of
Do
emptiness?
we have,
There was
so what is the emptiness of?
Tong and
also
Wong
some-
Tong.
Whoa.
The emptiness of emptiness.
No, not quite.
What if empty things didn't function? Oh,
What would be the logical consequence if the meaning of something being empty was that it was empty of itself?
Oh, yeah.
Totally gonna say that.
I knew that.
Nice, nice. That's nice. Yeah.
The object and the holder of the object appear to be separated at a distance.
what is one of the
Whoa.
mind-only gakjas?
Oh,
Nice.
Well, wait. What were we talking about in the text the last time? We weren't talking about gotcha.
We weren't talking about gakja.
We were talking about
What is it
empty.
to be deceptive in the mind-only school? No.
It's. I'll give you credit. What do followers of the mind-only school mean when they say something is
Oh.
illusory?
Yeah, that's
Pretty good, Nick.
pretty close. Yeah,
Pretty close.
yeah.
You've
it's a great-
completely underrated reality.
Under it.
What is if you think
Sorry.
because something is empty, it doesn't exist?
That's what I was gonna say.
How do followers of the mind-only school respond to a follower of the middle way school who says things are illusory in that they appear to exist from their own side but do not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Cool. Very nice question.
That's a fun format.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube just wrote me that Jeopardy is suing us. No,
I never said the word. I've never said the word.
I'm joking.
Anshik Mayimbar. Does it have an English equivalent?
Is that how many times they're gonna sue us?
Not even once. Not even once.
Not only
Not
once,
only
but
once.
multiple times.
Oh, more than once.
Not only once.
That's
A big difference.
Tikbot.
Gee, that's a good one.
Hopeless. Hopeless.
Somebody
Yay.
said, yeah.
Words are
Oscar?
hopeless.
Who was that?
Yes, Oscar.
Yeah,
Oscar.
very good, very
That's
good.
pretty good. Wow.
Oscar,
Alright.
you keep working like that, you're gonna join Gibson someday, I think.
Yeah.
Hularock.
Roughly going rough way of going about stuff.
This is, I bet it's Rock Lepa.
Oh, how
Oh.
it depends.
Depends on.
How, the
The
way
way-
Close,
guidance.
close, so close, so close.
guidance.
depends on how.
Relative to or
okay.
in the context of.
Okay.
Oh, wouldn't that just be rock lepa? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was in the text.
It would be both. It could be both, yeah. Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
All right.
Yay.
So
look
this
at
is
Mirage.
A
Picture of the
mirage.
Mojave Desert.
Hmm.
It's hard to find good pictures of mirages. I've spent a long time trying to find a good massage picture. Mirage, not massage.
Mirage. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you my homework.
Ooh, that's the
Oh.
hard part.
And it was
Yep.
really hard.
Your book is basically impossible, so don't worry about it. You graduated from impossible to worst since your last book.
Can you see?
Yeah, good.
Is it big enough?
It is. Yeah, it's
Uh,
good. It's perfect. Yeah.
The formatting is attractive anyway.
Ana kel de daki lele shawan temperatubna. Daki look like temperature. Okay. Somebody says, well, then if in that system things at the mercy of causes truly exist, then why do what I really meant in Jewel the Sutras when describing the ultimate as possessing, explain it as the absence. That's a perfect sentence, and I don't know. I'll give you $1,000 for that sentence. Okay.
Wow.
Okay? That's
Holy-
extremely difficult, and it's an extremely good translation. So just
Oh.
tell Herbal Jigme that she owes you $1,000. I'm serious. Okay, it's worth $1,000. Okay, I know a good deal when I see it, even if it's a model. Okay. And from a summary of the outline, okay, do what I can. Number topa kunzata yupa chupa cha'am, tindamba chupa chashina. That's what I can say. It's being deceptive or ultimate. The reply is that it should be described as being deceptive. In what way are these explanations? That's also perfect, but I think 1,000 is enough. So I'm just taking that extra part for free. It's a perfect, it's a very, very
Happy birthday.
it's a very, very high quality translation. And it's a very difficult section. And
Yeah.
oh, I'm really proud of you. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right, here we go. Man, I can see my retirement looming.
Everybody got to promise to screw up the next try.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Okay.
But on the other hand, if you keep taking money from him, he'll have to keep working.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go. Good one.
I still want to buy that car. Stanley, I'm not settling for some used BMW or something. The problem is to fix that car in Rimrock, Arizona is going to be a challenge. Okay.
I should say.
Now, Venerable Upala, we got this here. We got this at this section, Tedu, where they explain ultimate reality, Dundamba, okay, the ultimate, okay, as having 5 characteristics. Okay, so what would a mixed nut do at this point?
Go find the 5 characteristics.
Now, what place
That
is
something like a lack, an absence, a negative could possess.
Yeah, and what sources are we going to look in?
We are going to look in Gongdrel and Dode Genle.
Yeah, we're going to look in the sutra called What I Really Meant. And we're going to go look in a Sangha's kind of a commentary on it called Sutra Alankara, okay? And here's the section. I'm going to have you read it. The big letters here. Please read. Nick is going to check you.
Ene Jangchuk Sempat Su Shin Kundri Ki Jutume Patang Nisu Mepe Seni Dundam Pele Sante Jangchuk Sempat Dun Sab Gong Pange Pandrel Pala Driwa Dripa.
Okay, good. So there's a bodhisattva whose name is Soshin Kundri, okay? And you know that Soshin from the famous Soshin Mayimba Yila Chepa from Sugeng's text.
Way things are.
Yeah, or correctly, okay? In the proper manner. Soshin. Kundri means, what is that?
Asks a lot of good questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is Paripracha. Yeah, questions. I thought it's the spelling can also mean accustomed to, but but his name in Sanskrit is Pariprachaka, which means to ask questions. Yeah.
In the proper manner.
Yeah, good. Which must be Vidhivat. Okay, Vidhivat means in the proper manner. Okay. So he's one of the bodhisattvas in the sutra called What I Really Meant. And don't forget, I think that has, how many chapters, Stanley? Was it 10? And we mainly just study one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
think
about-
it's 10 different bodhisattvas ask questions.
I can
Anyway,
check.
he says, he talks about Judamepa. We said that a certain experience is Judamepa.
Inexpressible. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
The direct perception of emptiness is often called inexpressible. What's that mean, inexpressible, Utpala?
Well, this says it's.
No, I mean,
Judamepa.
when it refers to,
Oh, that what that means is that your teacher can't describe it to you and you see it right then and there.
good, perfect. So it can be expressed, but not in a way that you have a personal experience of it after 2 minutes. And then the second one is ultimate reality also has a quality of being indivisible. Nisamepa, okay, indivisible, all right. And this description of being indescribable and of being indivisible starts off from the concept of ultimate reality, Dundamba, okay? So here's where you get the first two of the five actually are clustered together. I think the other three may be pages away, but we can refer readers to this section. Dimbale Samte. Chantu Samba Dun Sab Gombala Ngebadawala Diwatipa. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's stick to the first sentence. Anyway, so here it clearly states that at least the first two of the five qualities mentioned by Kedubje refer to ultimate, the ultimate, okay? And I warn you, Udpala, that there's gonna be a big distinction in your section here between ultimate and ultimate reality, okay? There's gonna be a big distinction made between things being ultimate and things being ultimate reality and things being deceptive and things being deceptive reality. Okay, and in fact, that's the theme of the next few pages. Okay, and that's where he's going. That's where he's going. So we only got two of the five in the sutra. Now let's go look at what?
We're going to go look at Jewel of the Sutras.
Yeah, it's he said it was Jewel of the Sutras. It's that there's actually a better one in Dua. Okay.
Okay.
And here they are. Okay.
Five.
So please read we got all five. Please read the bigger letters.
Okay. Dun dampani seni nga tang dempa yinte jutume pet seni tang nisume pet seni tang toke chu yule yang tak part ndepe seni tang. Where was I? I'm sorry.
Tadepadang.
Thank you. Tadepatang, tadepamayim pani le yang tak parnde pe tsini, dang, tamche duro chikpe tsini to.
Good. So they're very clear here and they're very mystical. Okay. So the ultimate, and we don't know if he's talking about ultimate reality yet. So be careful. Then the ultimate possesses five different qualities here, okay? Number one, it is what's that?
Inexpressible.
Yeah,
inexpressible. Quality of inexpressibility.
Yeah, it has a quality
or the characteristic
of
of, yeah.
Good. or a feature too.
It has the feature of being indivisible.
Or one more. It has the quality of being toge chuyu le yanda pa depa. Toge means deductive perception.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Based on reasoning. Okay. So it
So
is.
to use deductive reasoning. Okay, we're definitely not talking ultimate reality.
No, we are, because it's DEPA that.
It's beyond all.
Oh, beyond. Sorry.
It's not just beyond, it's totally beyond.
Oh, totally beyond.
The sphere in which you can use logic.
Okay.
All right. Number 4. It has depa, yang dakbar, from being tade and from being not tade.
It has gone beyond,
Totally beyond
being different and
Yeah.
not different.
Good. Yeah. It kind of sounds like the long part we've been having in words text.
Yeah.
God, I don't know how long that tade has been going on. Two
This
terms,
one's
I
not a
think, were-
sphere, right? It's just totally
No,
beyond.
well, it's ni. Don't forget.
What is that ni?
In a translation from Sanskrit, it's da, as in shunya da. So you can always translate it as the quality of being separate or not being separate. Okay. You can always translate ni when the text was originally written in Sanskrit as being the quality of something. Okay. It's like emptiness. Okay. Shunyata. The ni is a translation of ta. And
So
that
it's-
means quality. The quality of being separate or not separate. Okay.
So it's the characteristic of being totally
Yeah,
beyond the quality of being separate or not
Good.
separate.
exactly. Very good. You're really hot this week. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Number 5. This is kind of sweet.
Yeah.
This is kind
Yeah,
of-
so it's the single taste of everything.
yeah. I like to call single song personally. It's the fact that all things are a single song. Okay.
All right.
And by the way, this author, which is Asanga,
Sangha.
I guess, he quotes the section from the Gomba. What's it called? Dode Gonga. Okay,
Oh,
and
okay.
with a little more detail. Okay,
Oh.
all right.
So do we want to just use this one?
Well, I would use both. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. But so here's where I'm a little bit nervous about using the first one. And that is to say it starts,
Well, I would
it's
just
on
be
this
honest
page when we
and
don't
say,
know what all the pages are
Yeah.
that it's on.
I actually looked at it today, and if the other 3 are there are very many pages past that. So I would just say the first 2 are found here.
Okay.
Or Asanga mentions it here.
Oh, if a Sangha is quoting from that, then could I just search and find the other pages?
Yeah, you could do that too.
Okay.
Asanga's version may not match our 10-year version. Okay.
True.
I don't know why I cut this out. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. We're going to have this. Well, yeah. These are quotations that apply to Shenwangs. Okay. And And the question here, which is also a sangha, is are Shenwang Kunzop or are they Dundam? Okay.
If you ask him, they're done down, yeah?
Yeah, because he said there's a little trouble here that we know that the mind-only school believes that Shenwangs are Dembardupa. They exist really. Okay. We know that in the mind-only school, Shenwangs are Dembardupa. In fact, they're the only thing that's Dembardupa. And so but they are still described as being illusion.
Oh, right. So they're
Okay.
using Kunzop here to mean illusion?
Yeah, I mean, it's all getting mixed up here. Okay,
Oh.
so just be aware that this debate is a thorny point. It's a difficult point. It's
Okay.
not a small point. The mind-only school insists that because functioning things do something, they must be real. But at the same time, they say that the concept of illusion does apply to functioning things.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that's what we talked about last time, right?
Yeah, and there's a problem there. Here's the section. Okay. All right. Where is that? I just want to make sure I got everything covered here. These are your footnote fodder. Footnote fodder, new word.
No mutter. No mutter.
Okay. Please read, and Stanley is dying to check you.
Oh, don't die, Stan.
Yeah,
You
I'm
wouldn't
dying.
want that.
I'm dying. That's true.
Miguel Te. Ditar. Kunzop tang dundam pe denwa shepani.
Yeah.
Denpar.
But by the way, when a ba is obviously a ba, I'm gonna change it. But I'm gonna do it very carefully because sometimes it's correct. Okay. All right.
Okay. That's the first time I've seen you break that rule ever.
I know, but I was doing another text and there were like hundreds of them, and I thought it's just gonna get distracting, you know.
Your
So-
curly quotes got worn out.
But I'm pretty sensitive to when it might be okay. Okay.
Okay. I feel better if you said you were certain it was okay.
Pretty certain.
No, I'm
Not pretty certain.
if I'm not certain, I don't change it. How's that?
Okay, okay. Denpar dupa madrup sankim jok pamayin ki ona chishena gangla mikne sheja dupa nampar dakpar your way mikpalani dundampe dempa shejala.
Okay, nice. This is an extremely important and beautiful point. And if someone doesn't make a business program out of it, I want to see it in China's soft power within the next few months. Okay. There's no contradiction
Yeah, there's no contradiction.
between being deceptive and being real. Okay. And here's what it means. Okay. Here's the point. Ditar. When we talk about Kunzob and Dendam Demba, okay, which
Yep.
means what?
When we talk about deceptive and ultimate realities,
Yeah, okay. It is not something which is merely established through being Dembardrupa or Madrupa.
Or Madrupa?
So, yeah. So when we talk about something being deceptive reality or ultimate reality, it is not something we establish merely by it existing in truth or not existing in truth.
Right.
Not existing in truth for the Kunzop,
Uh-huh.
existing in truth for the Dundam. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So he's gonna try to drill into us
That's great.
that there's a difference between Kunzop and Kunzop Demba.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a big difference. Okay. So here we go. So
And-
he says that the question of whether something belongs to deceptive reality or ultimate reality is not answered by checking whether it exists in truth or not.
Great. How nice.
Okay.
And the
It's
psalm there is that
simply
only
by-
by
yeah,
doing those
simply
two
by,
things?
yeah, not only by, yeah.
Uh,
And it's a beautiful distinction. So let's keep going. You'll be comfortable. Don't worry.
yeah.
Well, then, how do you divide between
Yeah, well then how in the heck do we divide them?
deceptive reality and ultimate reality? And here is one of the most beautiful sentences in all the books we're doing. Okay, right here. Kangla mikna sheje jepa nabatakpa. That's dendam demba. What's dendam demba? When you mikpa at it,
When you
When
Look
you
at
look at it,
when you see it, it cleans you of your sheje.
oh,
Yeah.
it cleans you of your obstacles to knowledge.
Yeah, and we don't establish something as ultimate reality through its level of truthfulness. We establish something as ultimate reality if when you see it, you get your mind purified.
Wow.
Okay, it's very beautiful. Okay, it's really beautiful. The
That's very
definition.
Song copying.
Yeah.
It's very actually you're going to see this a lot in Tim's text. Okay, so that the almost the definition in our Tsongkapian lineage of
Mhm.
ultimate reality is not that it's not lying.
Hmm.
That if you can perceive it, your mind will be purified. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. All right. And now here's the opposite, which is a little more depressing. And I think we're gonna have
Yes,
Haskell.
Sheja Dripa, this is not, it's not longhand for Shedrip, right? Like it's obstacles
is.
to knowing in general, or is it specifically
no.
obstacles?
Your shajipas will be cleaned away. Yeah.
Okay. So
Your
but it,
shajips will be cleaned away.
okay.
It
Necessarily.
does say Namo Jipa also, right? Yeah.
Right, that's why I asked.
I would say Jipa in general, but anyway. Hassel, let's get to work. You've been taking a break.
Kanla mikne kune nyomong pakewe mikpala kunzop ki dempa sheja shing shenwang ni dempar drup kyang nampar dakbe mikpama yin pas de cheer. Oh, thanks. Mayin pe de cheer kunzop dempar sumpa, you know.
I'm going to challenge Word to translate this sentence. It's a very significant sentence. And so go slow and you're going to open our minds.
Hopefully.
Okay. If you mess up, I'll reduce $1,000. Okay.
Kangla mikne kunik nyungpa. Okay, what? So, what is it? What is the thing you focus on, which creates all of the bad things in the world? All the
Yeah. So grammatically, you could start this sentence like this. You could say that thing, which, comma, when you focus on it, what?
It actually creates all the afflicted things.
Yeah, it stirs up your negative emotion. That thing, which when you look at it, stirs up your negative emotions, that's called
That's called
reality. That's what it is for a thing to be deceptive reality.
deceptive reality. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, cool. It's not whether it's like an illusion. You see, that's what he's trying to say, Utpala. We don't define lying reality, deceptive reality, by being an illusion. We define it by its effect on the human brain. Okay, it's very interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going, Word. You're not done yet. You haven't lost all the money yet.
And Shenlongs, things that are dominated by other causes or factors, are in Denpar Drup or Denpar Drupa are in truth real, and
Yeah,
even
but
okay,
but because they are not,
because they are not the objects that you focus on, what you focus on,
that would make you pure.
that purify you, Nampar Dakpa.
For that reason,
they are what we say is fake reality, deceptive reality.
yeah. So the point here is that Shenlong's functional things are Demba Drupa, but they are still
Kunzab Dempa.
Kunzab Demba. What's
So
that mean? What's that mean in English, Word?
Even though Shenlongs are what the mind only school considers to be real, they are still real in the sense that they are part of deceptive reality.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'd say, yeah, in this school, the mind only school, things that do something are real, but they are still fake reality. Woo. Okay. They are real, but they are still fake reality. Word. In what sense? Yeah.
Somebody's birthday.
I'm going to charge
Sounds like
that
Connie is
person $1,000.
laughing.
Okay. So I lost my question. Word. Dang.
In what sense are they?
In what sense are they real? In what sense are things that do something real? And in what sense are they fake at the same time?
That they come from causes.
Good. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. You can say that.
They are real in the sense that they come from causes, but they're fake in the sense that they're what caused them.
No, they are
No.
fake reality in the Kramer's got it.
They're fake
They
reality
don't purify.
because
They can't purify you.
the opposite. They make you worse. They cause all afflictions.
Yeah, when you look at them, they cause you to have mental afflictions. Now, how does that relate to Gyang Che?
Oh, because they, even though they're in the Kunshin.
Word, I want you to take it to the kitchen and the husband.
Yeah, even though the husband that yells at you when you come home from a hard day's work and just want a hug seems to be out there on
Good. And therefore not your fault.
Therefore not your fault, out there on your own, not giving you a hug. In fact, he's not out there, Gyang Che. He is a manifestation of your kunshi that you planted when you yelled at your kids in the morning. That just seems like he's out there.
And why is that Kunzo Demba in this school? Why is that fake reality in this school?
Because that
impression,
that manifestation will increase your mental afflictions and not decrease them.
Yeah, and you are totally likely to answer him back with some kind of anger, and therefore spin the wheel of life. Okay, got it?
Got it.
Is he illusory? Yes, he seems to be out there and not part of my mind. When you focus on that, does it mess you up? Yes. Okay. All right. Then you yell back. Okay.
Yep.
Whoa, these two paragraphs they should be carved on the wall of the school of the Sedona building. Okay. All right.
Krishna, in the previous verse, when you said that it purifies your mind of obstacles, was it just obstacles in general? Any particular obstacles to omniscience, obstacles to knowledge?
I'm sorry. Say it again. I'm sorry, Rob. I was distracted.
No. So when we're talking about seeing ultimate reality directly, and that it purifies your mind of obstacles completely, what were those obstacles it was referring to?
Well, that was a point that Ben pointed out. It seems to say obstacles to knowledge, but I would. But then when he says the opposite, when he says, "What does the opposite do to you?" he just mentions mental afflictions. So I gotta think that I'm not sure about this obstacles to knowledge, Ben, here.
It could be okay. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
we're
it could
only
be.
school, so
It could be assuming obstacles to nirvana also, so okay.
there's also a whole big mess about, which of the schools say you get rid of which of the obstacles at what points in the path. So there may be a technical issue there in the mind-only school where, this sort of wisdom only gets rid of one, and we wouldn't necessarily agree.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. We got some time, right?
We have 3 minutes.
Okay.
Can I just check something with you, Geshe-la?
Yeah,
that
sure.
You use the word Dempar Drupa, which truly established,
Oh no, I wouldn't say established. I wouldn't say established. It's confusing. We never say that in common English. I'd say, Dempar Drupa, does it exist in truth or not? Okay.
Okay, because I was going to link it that it made total sense that if something was caused, it was truly established.
Yeah, I would never use that phrase because we never use it. Yeah.
Right.
Does it exist in truth or not? Okay. All right. Let's try to get through this next piece. It's not easy.
Wang Dempar Drupa ni Ming Dang Dui Shakpa Samin Par Rangi Tseniki Drupa La Jete Dena Dundam Dempa Dang Dundam Pa Yepat Sam La Ke Shin Tu Chewa Dang Kunso Dempa Yin Kyan Tsumpa Tam Yin Mi Ge Pala Sopa Drupa Ta Ndi Lup Yin Shing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got distracted by my wife asking me about dinner. Okay, Shewan Dempar Drupa ni. Okay. This is all the same thought. When we say that things which do something, okay,
At the mercy of other things.
Exist in truth, okay. We are not just saying, okay, as the middle way would say, that they exist only through Ming and Da.
Yeah, name and form.
Okay. We are not when we say things that do something exist in truth, we are not saying that they are not something which exists just through concepts. Okay,
where's the not?
Minbar.
Oh, Nim, sorry, I didn't see
We
that.
are not saying that.
I'm looking at J and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Where's
we are
the
not saying that. Rather, we say they exist by definition.
Right.
Okay, in this school, okay, they exist in truth because they exist by definition, not because they are not made up with words.
Yep.
Okay, good. Therefore, dundam debadan dundam per yupat samla. There, here's the whole point of your book, of this section of your book. There is a Shinto Chewa Kippa
Humongous difference.
Uh-huh.
between Dundam Dempa and existing Dundam Park.
Great.
Between ultimate reality and ultimate.
And existing in an ultimate way. Okay. And existing really. Okay. There's a huge difference here between being ultimate reality, which means if you can see it, your mind is purified, and existing in an ultimately correct way. Okay. Which means it is what you see. Okay. Shintachewa. Okay. And moreover, just because something is Kunzo Demba doesn't mean it can't be lying to you.
Just because something
is
sorry,
reality.
Just because it's deceptive reality doesn't mean it has to be lying to you.
Doesn't mean it has to be lying to you.
Okay. Okay. Sope, drupe ta di Luke. That's the mind-only school. That's the mind-only school. And that's why a Sangha and even Lord Buddha in the third turning of the wheel can keep talking about functioning things as lies and still believe they are true. That they are existent. They exist in truth, but they are illusory. Okay. And that's not at all what the middle way would say. He's going to say that later, by the way. Okay. Yay.
Yeah, I really don't get that at all, Geshe-la.
No, the middle way equates illusory.
No, I get the middle way difference.
Okay.
I don't get it all. Why? Something deceptive reality doesn't mean it has to be lying to you.
Yeah, good.
I mean,
okay. You got
by definition, deception is lying.
Well, you could be right about something, but still sitting there looking at it is making you dumber.
That's a great distinction, Ben. Yeah, that's a great distinction. That's exactly.
Yeah, I don't get it at all.
Yeah, no, but
I need more words.
Well, think about what Ben just said. Say it again, Ben. Say it slow.
You could be watching the History Channel all night on your computer for entertainment, but you're still getting, and everything you're hearing is correctly reported to you, but you're still getting dumber while spending all night watching the History Channel.
Well, I mean, conventionally, that makes sense.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So you could be looking at something and it's not, what you're seeing is not inaccurate, but sitting there looking at it is damaging your capacity in general to have knowledge.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. That's the distinction here. Perfect. Yay, that's a boy. That book got sexy all of a sudden, and it's gonna stay sexy for a few pages.
Oh,
are we staying in the mind-only school for a while?
Yeah, I by the way, Nick, when they leave the mind-only school, he really leaves it.
I bet.
Doesn't come back to it for 5 years or something.
And we're gonna have a big pizza party when that happens. I tell you.
And it's coming up soon. He's gonna drop the mind-only school completely and get into the middle way. Yeah. I don't know actually why he spent so much time on it at the beginning of this book, but okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great complement to Words to Books.
Yeah.
They really help each other.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys in how many minutes, Nicholas?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. Yes.
5 minutes.
Okay, we'll be seeing you then.
Thank you, Geshe-la. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thanks to everyone.